All right, so I'm going to pull up the news sources. YouTube, good morning. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. We are live today out of our boot camp, day 2. It's very intensive, aggressive. Say hi, guys. Hello. We're getting to work. Today we are going to be learning about the pullback trading strategy and some more fun stuff. It's been awesome. It's been great, and we're just getting started. So today we're going to talk about a few things pertaining to the market for a YouTube update. I hope you guys are having a great day. There's one big event expected to drive the market, and that's going to be the Apple event. Their annual fall event takes place today at 10 p.m. Pacific time, which lands at 1 p.m. Eastern. You can expect to see volatility in the stock market, primarily in Apple shares. So watch very closely during this time slot of how Apple reacts, and at the same time how NASDAQ is behaving as a result. NASDAQ is a correlation leader in markets, meaning that when NASDAQ starts to move, you can expect to see other markets follow. So today the correlation trade's alive and well, especially in the afternoon. In the morning, there isn't much news, but for this Apple event, what they're expected to do is unveil 3 new iPhone models and an updated Apple Watch, and more details on their new streaming service for Apple TV Plus. All right, so analysts and traders are expecting a 5.8-inch iPhone Pro. It's the iPhone 11 Pro, and 6.5-inch 11 Pro Max, and a low-priced headset for the first time since 2016. That's going to be a 6.5-inch 11 Pro Max. Actually, my apologies. The low-priced one's going to be 6.1-inch. It's going to be called the 11R. I can't keep up with this. 11 iPhones already. It's 11R, and it's going to be a cheaper headset unit, expected to land between $499 to $599. The exciting part about that is Apple could open it up to consumers who have a tighter budget for a headset and don't want to shell out $2,000+ for their Pro Max models. All right, so that's going to be really big news. Depending on which way, and as we get more details, that could influence the Apple stock up or down. Traditionally, before these news events, we've seen a lot of volatility, and during them, we've seen a lot of volatility in the shares of Apple themselves, and it oftentimes spills over into NASDAQ as well. All right, so mark that on your calendar. Other news overnight, WeWork's IPO is planned to be delayed. One of their biggest investors, SoftBank out of Japan, has urged the company to shelf their IPO. The reason being they're anticipating of raising $15 to $20 billion through the IPO, the public listing of the company. So what they're essentially doing is going from a private company, trying to come on the market to be available to the public. What's the goal of that? To fundraise money. All right, they need money. Why do they need money? Because they have $47 billion of liabilities coming due in the next few years, and they got to pay them off. And they need money and capital to continue to grow. If you guys don't know what WeWork is, it used to be WeWork. Now it's just called We. They do shared or co-working office spaces. At the time when we were looking for office space, Draper Academy considered it. We went in to look at WeWork, and I just looked around, and I couldn't help but feel like, man, nobody here is actually doing work. Everyone was sitting there socializing, drinking coffee, and I figured we can't do that. I felt like a fishbowl. You get a tiny room, a ton of amenities, meeting rooms, a whole bunch of different services, fringe benefits, but you get a fishbowl-like room with 4 glass doors, or walls, if you will. It felt a little bit odd. I'm not criticizing the company. It's perfect for some entrepreneurs. Didn't work for us. Very interesting to see them looking for a valuation that's almost 40% less than what SoftBank paid. All right, this Japanese bank put in $2 billion of money into WeWork, and now they're getting their valuation cut significantly. So it's very obvious they're saying, hey, we're your biggest investor. Don't you dare dilute our investment. All right, you're going to force us to take a loss, basically. It's a paper loss, but the valuation's lower than what they've invested at. All right, so that's WeWork. I have 528 locations in 110 cities, including Toronto. They've just opened a second one. Actually, guys, for you in the room, it's right across the street. They're planning to open a WeWork. So if any of you are planning to be a shareholder, you can go across the street and tell them how you feel.
Sign up.
Yeah, sign up. They'll be doing their IPO from the Toronto head office here. They're not, I'm kidding. What else? In today's markets, not really much news. To be honest with you, the economic calendar at 10 a.m. we have JOLTS job openings and labor turnover survey. It's the latest look at the labor market. If this number deviates big to the hit or miss side, it's going to cause some market volatility. So we'll listen to it at 10 a.m. But in the way of that, not much else this morning for news. 1 p.m. we have a result of a $38 billion 3-year note auction. And other than that, there's no news on the calendar. Just keep your ears open for potential squawk or any kind of tweets from high-ranking officials in government of any country. All right, we'll just leave it like that. I do suspect at some point in the next, possibly today, possibly the next couple of days, we're going to hear about this trade war update or trade negotiation. That has potential to cause a lot of volatility. Other than that, markets are quiet today. So we're going to have to start with the 3 rules for today. Number 1, trade less size. Number 2, less frequency, less trades in total. And number 3, take your profits quicker, because you don't want to be out there on a slow day trading 15 lots and having 30 trades. It's a recipe for a disaster, believe me. Start slow. If volatility picks up, you could increase and shift up. Morning, George. Nice name. I love it. You must be a good guy. In Asia, Japan's up 0.4%. Hong Kong's flat. China's down 0.1%. India's up 0.4%. Europe at midday. London's down 0.1%. Paris is down almost 0.5%. Frankfurt's down 0.1%. Futures in the United States down 0.3% across the board. We had a little bit of a spill overnight, and we're going to take advantage of this opportunity. All right, that's what we got for today. You guys be careful out there. Remember, the real big event, what a lot of investors are going to be watching and listening for, is 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific time. They are actually streaming Apple for the first time on YouTube. Tim Cook called me and asked me if it was okay to use our business model. I said, sure. That never happened, but it will be live streamed on YouTube, and that will be at 1 p.m. So keep your ear out for that. Other than that, good luck today. Manage your risk, trade like a TRADEPRO. We're going to turn around and start working on day 2 of our workshop, focusing on how to trade pullbacks. Appreciate you guys. Send your love, joy, and happiness. All the best. Manage your risk. Be careful, but get paid out there. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Say bye, guys. Bye. Look at these beautiful people. All right, take care. Bye.